Hey everybody, how are you doing? Do me a favor before we get started, hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you will not miss an episode. So today we're going to talk about the food industry, what is going on in the food industry, and your money. Right? So you may have heard already, California. California is banning 4 chemicals in food. So I think it's a really good move. It shows you that there are still good people in the world, in spite of all the negativity that is out here everywhere. So the 4 chemicals: one, red dye number 3. Um, Again, this is in California. They're banning red dye number 3. They are banning potassium bromate. Potassium bromate. When you bake food, it helps the food to rise. Potassium bromate, banning that. Banning brominated vegetable oil, and that emulsifies citrus flavor. So that is brominated vegetable oil, banning that. And banning propylparabens. Propylparabens. It's an antimicrobial food preservative. So those are the 4 chemicals that California is banning from foods. There are nearly 3,000 products that contain red dye number 3. They named some of those products that contain red dye number 3, and they is the Skittles candy. Anybody eat Skittles? Nerds candy. Does anybody eat Nerds? Trolley gummies. Anybody eat that? Protein shakes. Anybody do protein shakes? Instant rice and potatoes. Does anybody do instant rice and potatoes? And then boxed cake mixes. So those are the products that they named that have red dye number 3, but they listed that there are nearly 3,000 products that have it. So that will be interesting to see the food industry. They are going to have to change their ingredients and make it suitable to California's new law. So it's going to take some time for it to go into effect, but they have banned these 4 ingredients. They state that these ingredients could potentially cause cancer, behavioral issues in kids, harm to the reproductive system, and damage to the immune system. So just imagine how long this stuff has been in the food. And people probably knew already. So this is the first move, and it's taken by California, banning these 4 chemicals in food. And so other states are expected to follow because people are going to have to change their ingredients. And so they're not going to change it specifically for California. They're going to have to change it, and then it will go out to all these different states. All right. So the first move is California. California banned 4 ingredients in food. Also, Chipotle. Chipotle is going up on their prices. They're raising their prices. Um, I'm sure you noticed that food is more expensive. Everything is expensive right now because of inflation, but Chipotle has raised their prices. Now, as far as Chipotle goes, that will be good if you are an investor in the stock market. You will end up seeing those profits. Customers are paying more money. They will be paying more money for Chipotle. And so you'll be seeing more money in your profits if you are in the um, stock market. Right? So this is the latest in regards to what is going on with the food industry um, and our food. These chemicals are in the food. They've probably been in the food ever since we were born, right? But we are just protected and covered, right? So that is what is going on. There are some good people out in the world that are trying to make the world a better place. And it's a constant fight of good versus evil. So this is something good that they are doing over in California. And then they do expect other states to follow. All right. So this is good news for the stock market, specifically in regards to what Chipotle is doing. Chipotle is raising their prices. Now, that's not good news for the everyday customer, but it's good news for people who are already investors in the stock market. So, if you're watching me and you're not in the stock market because you don't trust the stock market, um, I don't really blame you for not trusting the stock market because there's a lot of things that are not trustworthy. You know, based on history. Um, However, this is an avenue to become wealthy. And so, if you're not in the stock market, I encourage you to get in or at least start learning about it, the stock market. And you do not have to be rich to be in the stock market. You can start with $5. So, if you're not in the stock market, you are really missing out on the opportunity to build your wealth because this is how you build wealth. This is one of the ways out of the several different ways. So, I would encourage you to check the link below, get into the stock market, or at least start learning about the stock market. All right. So do me a favor. If you like the channel, hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you will not miss an episode. Also, share the channel with other people that you know that are interested in improving their finances or that you know that are interested in building wealth. All right. Thank you for watching. And on your way out, don't forget, hit the like button. Have a good night.